A fire team from 3rd Platoon has point and is moving ahead of us. Their call sign is blue. We'll keep the sentry guns up so they can get out again. Xenos inbound! Rearm the sentries! Security synths! What the hell? Blue fire team, we're seeing synth activity. Give me a sit rep, Molina.
Like somebody stepped in a fire ant nest. They're all stirred up. We're continuing inward. Watch our ass.
Listen.
Would shut down once we offed computer mom.
There is no evidence of higher level organization. With Cynthia offline, they have no direction.
Bypassing damage. Assistance required.
We're dogging the doors behind us. We got hit by pursuing sin.
Copy, Molina. We'll sweep up after you.
Hear that?
Bypassing damage.
Lots of Sierra. Stay close and push hard.
Port station ready.
Over this.
Riker console for me. Esther, I want you to lock down all doors to forward and aft of our route.
My network intrusion will be detected. Expect a counterattack.
Grabbing ammo. Rearming. Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed.
They have detected me.
Flamethrower, don't let him in close!
Catching up.
Incinerator sent incoming! Burn through the door. That's the one Blue Fire team
Bypassing
sealed.
damage.
8 kids here. I'll cut it. Prowler.
Almost to the next line, covering Blue Fire team. I'm checking the guns. Sentry guns are dry on the aft line. Fill them up.
Assistance required.
Support station ready.
cautious.
Get those sentries back up.
Grabbing ammo.
Xeno swarm inbound. Watch top side. Watch the upper vents. Warrior on the deck.
Required. Bypassing damage.
Area secure.
Grabbing ammo.
Blue Fire Team, how are you doing?
Busy, Herrera!
Their fire team faces multiple xenomorph assaults. 2 Marines injured, 1 severely.
Bypassing damage.
I would need access to the damage control systems.
You're crossing to Lekasi Tower. Enemy territory.
We have lost contact with Blue Team.
Hear that?
Whoa. Eggs. Don't get close. Melina, you read? Give me a sit rep. Facehugger!
You have reached the outer hive.
Keep tight. Don't let them catch nobody alone. Damage control room's just ahead. That's what Esther needs.
Bypassing damage.
Listen.
Let's lock this shithole down. Esther, you're in charge now.
Assistance required. Clear. Clear.
Please install a wireless repeater on that console. That will allow me to override the system.
Rearming.
This is certain to rouse idle xenomorphs.
Sentry deployed.
Initiating door overrides. Subdeck 5 through deck 35.
Let's rock.
fog?
Required.
Acid spinners, watch for incoming!
Sentry deployed. Let's rock. Grabbing ammo.
Doors sealed and locked. I
Bypassing
need you
damage.
to access the HVAC system now.
Bypassing damage.
Aid kits here.
Thank you. I will isolate the air ducts by deck.
Sentry deployed.
Expect more xenomorphs to be roused by this.
Armored warrior inbound!
All sub-levels have been isolated. Maintain vigilance. Ducts sealed up to 15. You are doing well.
Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage.
Sergeant, I see a very large signal.
Size of a goddamn truck!
Beginning final lockdowns. Please, stay safe.
close.
All ducts
Matching up.
sealed. The Kasi Tower is isolated.
8 kits here.
Got new orders. It's on us to find Blue Fire Team and extract them, if possible.
Bypassing damage.
We got Lacassia locked down and bottled up. Now we shake it till it pops. We are now officially on search and rescue. Blue Team made it through Katanga's last security since, but once they reached the Xeno Hive, they dropped out of radio contact. You're going in to find them. Look, flares on the deck. Follow them. Molina's Blue Fire Team passed this way. Here we go! You're in their house. They could come from any direction. So, be paranoid.
Roller.
If you see something, shoot something.
rearming.
Door's welded. Cut it.
I'll cut it.
We know Blue Fire Team went this way.
Listen. Ambush.
Busy little creatures.
Bypassing damage.
Deucing! Watch its attacks!
Bypassing damage.
Movement on the walls! Get out of the core before more wake up. Blue Fire Team, we have friendlies seeking you. You gotta be kidding! Clear. S, you got anything?
Katanga's critical systems are on the lower decks. If the Blue Fire Team continued to pursue their objective, they would have laid below.
They're coming down the wall! We keep bleeding these pendejos while they burn a hole at the bottom of the hull.
Unlikely. Hive resin is acid resistant.
Bypassing damage.
There is a PDT nearby.
Eyes front!
Grabbing ammo.
Private Mamani. Grab his tags. Dios te bendiga. Big boss!
Assistance required.
Rearming.
Bypassing damage.
Close them down! Keep moving, fire team. Flares go across the catwalks. Keep on them.
Assistance required.
The console nearby is active. Needs patching in.
Grabbing ammo.
Assistance required.
Sentry deployed.
Accessing. Stand by.
Station ready.
Keep the pendejos busy! Yes, what have you got?
Blue team used this console to disable the capacitor safeties.
They're still in the fight. They'll be headed to the core lift next. Another way! Blue team, if you copy, keep dropping flares. One door's welded. Blue team went that way. Cut it.
Bypassing damage.
I'll cut it.
Ambush! PDT. Close. Blue team, sting out!
You hear me? Corporal Molina!
Molina, we hear you. We're close.
Copy! I'm not receiving. One clip! Hard to keep.
Private Brzezinski. Dios te guarde. Molina's close. Get her home.
They're coming!
All that! Go! Go!
I have a return on the final PDT. It is in that room. Lance Corporal Molina.
You were so close. One fucking hallway. Overhead! On the deck! Hammer 'em down!
required. Bypassing death.
Another Pretorius!
Let's rock.
Bypassing death. Required. Shutdown imminent.
Rearming.
Fire team, we got
Bypassing
updated
death.
orders. With blue team down, we're taking over point on this op. You're going to scuttle this fucking shitbox.
Patching up. 8 kids here.
You put the core in an override loop. That means going all the way to the bottom, the heart of the nest. The Xenos took out the entire Blue Fire team. Their mission falls to us. You're going into the heart of the hive to rig the refinery for detonation. That will take out the Xeno Queen, her entire brood, and you if you don't move fast. You're gonna put the refinery into overload state. You need to do that from process control. It's at the base of Likasi's core. Likely a bunch of those prowling down here.
Bypassing damage.
Keep sharp for eggs in dark corners.
Coming both sides!
your shit's ahead. Before you enter the core, we'll restore the auxiliary lift. It'll be your egress. Self-destruct won't give much time. There's an active terminal. Try it. Wash your hands after you touch that.
Grabbing ammo.
Console's busted. New plan. You cut through the door. Movement! Needles first, then door!
Assistance required.
Get out a cutting torch. Next stop's the elevator.
Bypassing damage.
Listen.
Logs forward! Incoming from behind you! Hey, we're in the ass end of nowhere, but you pull this off, bet they'll put you on recruiting posters.
Bypassing damage.
Bugs turned this room into a maze. Be ready.
Grabbing ammo.
Drone creeping on you!
Rearming. Grabbing ammo.
Bypassing damage.
The aux elevator. Get it powered up. After you start the overload, this will be your evac route. Rally outside the core. We'll brief on the scuttle procedure. I haven't seen cocoons since... Don't look at their faces. It's easier if you don't.
Some of these are recent. Wayland Yutani crew.
Bypassing damage.
Torian, heading your way!
Assistance required.
Process controls the next room. End game. Prep while we brief you.
Fireteam, this is Colonel Ship. There are 3 systems you'll disable. Esther will guide you through the process. When all 3 systems are down, the reactor will build up to overload.
Assistance required.
You'll have about 2 minutes to reach that elevator you fixed. Watch out for each other. Dismissed.
The lift will express you down to subdeck 5. We'll be waiting to evac you there.
When you're ready, breach the door.
I'll cut it.
Vaya con Dios, kids. Make me proud.
Bypassing damage.
Sentry deployed.
Thought that catwalk looked unstable?
Bypassing damage.
You'll egress by a different route.
Grabbing ammo.
I am analyzing the control systems. Stand by.
Station.
Please, disable the primary manual breakers.
Keep it up! Cover each other! Get them in a crossfire!
Assistance required.
Patching up.
Please, disable the safety limiters on the Kasi Core's auger.
Bypassing damage.
8 kids here.
You got him!
We are
PI code 260479 and press the button marked Shakti XS.
Back to the elevator! Move! Xeno Queen!
Let's rock.
Can't kill her! Get the hell out! Don't stop! That's all! Pick up the pace! Come on! Stay out of the fire! Mierda, stay clear of her!
Buckle in, shore party. We're burning to escape debris scatter.
Hey, I'm hearing scuttlebutt around the squad bay. Talk that maybe Colonel Ship took this too far. We could have quarantined Katanga, right? Called in more ships? Listen, the Colonel knows about everything people know about Xenos. How they react, how their guts work. She knew that before she joined the Corps. When she was a teenager, she survived a Xeno outbreak, little outlier colony. You would never heard of it. One thing she'll always hold to. Gotta kill them fast. The longer you wait, the more chance they got to spread. I don't know all the details, and you know what? It ain't my place to ask, but I do know she got a twin sister, Viola. Also, ship went into a goddamn hive to rescue her. That's how she learned some of the shit she know about Xenos, watching close range from inside. Maybe, but by the time a battle group got here, Wayland Yutani would have their people in system. Executives and dog catcher teams, mercenaries and lawyers. They find something to cite that the Colonel don't got authority to override, Colonial Protection Act or not. Then they swagger aboard Katanga or land on LV-895 and fuck it all up real good. Xenos find ways. They hide, go where humans can't. Tight spaces, vacuum, deep cold. Wait for their chance. Come when you ain't looking. And don't expect them. But just don't go bringing it up with herself. Tu sabe? Colonels ain't in the habit of explaining themselves to grunts. Yo, this just between you and me. You found old dog tags on Katanga. Shit. Rumor control. This don't go beyond you and me. Comprendo? The Corporal Olivia Ship who owned these dog tags, that's our Colonel. Some 20 years back, her unit responded to a Xeno outbreak at a Seegson colony. The survivors evac to an orbital refinery, Katanga, but the bugs came with. Shit went bad. A civilian with a grudge took control of the refinery. The rescue dropships got wasted, and Ship had to leave survivors through the station to the hangars. A lot of people got killed, civvies and Ship's team. The bad guy herded them into Xeno ambushes, ground them up in the works. Now, ship don't talk about how it ended, even with me. And I served 2 tours with her now. So don't you go asking her nothing.
We told you that 25 years ago, Katanga was falsely reported destroyed. In 2175, Siegson had moved it to the Mid-Rim. 2 years later, the colony it serviced was overrun by xenomorphs. Survivors fled to Katanga, where the infestation spread. Colonial Marines responded to their distress call. It was a Marine who claimed Katanga was scuttled. A senior staff officer on site conspired to hand the young hive over to Weyland-Yutani. Sadly, yes. General Delilah Vaughn, one of the conspirators responsible for the Frontier War in 2184. Before her disgrace, she rose to Assistant Commandant of the Corps. Colonial Marine officers conspired with Weyland-Yutani executives to provoke a war between the United Americas and the Union of Progressive Peoples. The generals wanted a decisive war after decades of proxy conflicts and containment. Weyland-Yutani merely wanted to drive arms sales. The Colonial Protection Act was passed to prevent such things from happening again, and Commissars was initially formed to monitor outside influences on the Corps. There were no reported sightings, not in any star system visited by humans, and not recorded by any vessel in transit. Most likely, Weyland-Yutani moved Katanga to a location in deep space, far off the shipping lanes. They used it as an ant farm to breed experimental stock. When the company wanted to accelerate their experiments at Bala Station, they moved it here. Siegson reported something unusual on the far side of the planet from their settlement. It became the focus of the entire colony's efforts. The xenomorph outbreak began at that remote site and spread back to the main complex. The colonists ultimately abandoned the surface and fled to Katanga. Some evacuees proved to be infected and the infestation flared up again. There was discord among the survivors, unspecified personal grievances. A few deaths were involved. Forgive us if we don't identify the system. It's classified. The planet had suffered a global extinction event around 80 years previous. It was nearly devoid of animal life. Biomes had begun to collapse for lack of pollination. Acidic soil and water were spreading, and the atmosphere was growing over-oxygenated, which made it perfect for the mass importation of Earth livestock. Judging by the embryo gene lines in their cargo manifests, the colony hoped to become known for its steaks. If you wish to review, we're always available. No need to warn us ahead of time. We have your schedule.
Under my authority as delegated by the Secretary of the Navy, I have awarded you the Expeditionary Service Ribbon for heroic service. Upon loss of contact with a Marine unit, you advanced into a xenomorph hive and confirmed the status of 3 MIAs. You then completed their mission, resulting in the destruction of said hive. Your boldness and dedication are in keeping with the finest traditions of the Colonial Marine Corps and United America's Armed Services. Given this day, in May 2202, Colonel Olivia Shipp, Commanding Officer, 33rd Marine Regiment, 11th Marine Division. Some things don't belong in official reports. Katanga has been a stain on the honor of the Corps for years. If you haven't heard the details yet, don't worry about it. I'll just say I'm personally glad to see the place blown to hell. Report to Lieutenant Santos for debriefing. Dismissed.
Hey, aside from Esther, I think you're the one I've spent the most time with. It was all running and shooting and screaming, but that's time. Right? Look, one of the Paula Station crew was a spy for Hyperdyne Systems. We never found out what he sent off station. Maybe his handlers know all about the pathogen and the xenomorph outbreak. They could be on their way here now. Well, Weyland-Yutani used to own Hyperdyne, but now they're competitors, especially on the frontier. No government's claimed any of these systems. They're both dropping colonies all over, trying to beat each other to the best planets. And besides that, I mean, Hyperdyne's a big defense contractor for the UPP, right? Shouldn't we be worried about this starting a war between them and us? The pathogen could be a terrible weapon. Weyland was just trying to make better xenomorphs with it, but you could just drop it. Dump it in a water supply. There's enough down there to wipe out every human colony. Weyland-Yutani's got to be on their way here. If Hyperdyne is too, things could get real bad for everyone caught in the middle. I know you've got things to deal with right now. I'm just worried about what happens next.
If you've got a Weyland-Yutani weapon in DRM lockdown, go talk to Esther. I just do hardware. Okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and/or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps Logistics Command. And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator built out of spare parts stashed in a hold somewhere, because that would be wrong.
Bada bangs. Guess we can't call you Boot no more, huh? Hell of a deployment. We found shit Weyland-Yutani spent a lot of time and money hiding. Ruins left by aliens that look like us. An orbital refinery used as a xeno breeding farm. And a lab using tech from the ruins on xenos from the refinery. We still gotta secure LV-895 in the alien ruins. There's xenos and mutants running loose down there. Normally, we carpet nuke the place, ruins be damned, but Doc Hanukkah says that can make things worse. Spray that pathogen shit all over the damn moon. Near term, we're gonna hold orbit, keep this shit locked down. I'll bet my ample Marine paycheck they're on their way here right now. They'll send military contractors, dog catcher units, lawyers. Maybe they'll talk, maybe they'll just start shooting. But that ain't all we gotta worry about. Doc Hanukkah says some rival company to Weyland-Yutani sabotaged Palace Station. Whoever that was, if they heard his mayday, they might be on their way here too. Shit's gonna get real interesting around here.
Listen up, Marine. Palace Station is still overrun by Xenos. Esther's been keeping an eye on it from orbit, and she's seen weird shit. Over the last few days, there's been big movements. Lots of bugs traveling overland to the south. Some big canyon complex. Well, thanks to you, Katanga's no longer a problem. The refinery and the Xenohive went up in a real pretty nuclear fireball. We're trying to keep the Palestation Xenos out of the LV-895 ruins. We still run into pissed off Wayland Yutani synths, but without Cynthia leading them, they can't do jack. Honecker's over the moon. Esther and Savannah set him up with some basic recon drones to look around. I don't think he sleeps anymore. Every time I see him, it's engineer this and proto-window what's-o that. Well, when Xenos act weird, Colonel Ship wants to know why. Are they setting up another hive, or is something in that canyon attracting them? So you and me, we're heading back dirt side to get our answers. Recon the area the Xenos are moving into. If there's an issue, deal with it. Same as always.
What did you find over there? Parliamentary solicit... This has to be from the Three World Empire. Whoever Wayland Yutani had running security on Katanga must have been lining up their next contract. The 3WE has a smaller military than they need. Every year, the Solar Parliament says they're going to expand recruitment. Every year, it gets tied up in committees. And every year, they end up paying twice as much for private military contractors from Wayland Yutani. They love bureaucracy over there. You blend the UK, Japan, and Europe, mix in technocrats from Titan and executives from Mars. About all they have in common is love of paperwork.